capture. What is the carbon capture, utilization and storage? Carbon capture, utilization and storage is a climate mitigation technology that involves capturing carbon dioxide emission from industrial sources. That's it. Emission from industrial sources or directly from the atmosphere. What is the carbon capture? Utilization and storage. What is the potential role? Emission from industrial sources, atmosphere. Then either utilizing it in process like enhance oil recovery for chemical production. Examine the factors responsible for depleting groundwater in India. What are the steps taken by the government to mitigate such depletion? India is the world's largest user of groundwater, but unsustainable extraction. Agricultural practices. Free or subsidized electricity for irrigation encourages excessive pumping of groundwater, particularly in water-intensive crops like paddy and sugarcane. Monsoon dependence and rainfall variability. Natural discharge, especially in arid and semi-arid regions. Patala Bhujjala Yojana, a World Bank supported initiative focusing on community-led groundwater management. A World Bank supported an initiative focusing on community-led groundwater management. Jal Shakti Abhijan, a campaign to promote water conservation, rainwater harvesting. A campaign to promote water conservation, rainwater harvesting. कृषि सिंचाई योजना, promote micro irrigation, drip and sprinkle system to enhance water. तोते कहन तो कह कि मुझे जानपारुछि सब खाइबेनी. PM कृषि सिंचाई योजना. Mineral resources are fundamental to the country's economy and those are exploited by mining. Fundamental to the country's economy. Mineral resources. As mining considered an environmental hazard. Mining is a vital. Uneven and erratic monsoons reduce natural recharge. Arid and semi-arid region, monsoon dependence and rainfall variability. Unregulated extraction, lack of regulation allows. Write and review India. Climate commitment under Paris Agreement 2015 have been further strengthened the COP26. First national determined contribution. India climate commitment under the Paris Agreement. Sustainable development while addressing climate change. As a developing country with rising energy needs, India adopted a balanced approach by pledging ambitious yet achievable targets. First, nationality determined contribution. Reduce emission intensity by GDP. 33 to 35% by 2030. Achieve over 40% cumulative electric power capacity from non-fossil fuel sources by 2030. Create additional carbon sinks. 2.5 to 3 billions. CO2 equivalent through afforestation. India also emphasizes climate justice, equity, and the principle of a common but different responsibilities. Equivalent through the afforestation. India also emphasizes climate justice, equity, and the principle of a common but different responsibilities. India also emphasizes climate justice, equity, and the principle of a common. India also emphasizes climate justice. Deforestation and habit. Mining often involves the clearing of forest, leading biodiversity loss and disruption. Wildlife habitats. Use of harmful chemicals like mercury and cyanide. Mining is a PM कृषि सिंचाई योजना. Micro irrigation, drip and sprinkler system. Model groundwater bill. Central groundwater board to access and manage aquifer. Groundwater depletion in India is a critical issue driven by unsustainable. A campaign to promote water conservation. कृषि सिंचाई योजना में promote micro irrigation, drip sprinkler system. अटल भूजल योजना ABHI, a World Bank supported initiative focusing on community-led groundwater. Urbanization and infrastructure. Rapid urban development leads to concretization, reducing groundwater percolation and increasing runoff. Declining traditional water system. The neglect of traditional water harvesting some methods like tanks, step wells, pond has reduced recharge capacity. Unregulated extraction. Lack of regulation allows indiscriminate groundwater extraction. Commercial establishment of farmers. Uneven and erratic monsoons reduce natural discharge. Erratic monsoon reduces natural discharge. Arid and semi-arid regions. Lack of regulation allows indiscriminate groundwater. Aquifer mapping and management implemented by the Central Groundwater Board. Access and manage aquifer. Environmental impact assessment EIA. Mandatory EIA helps identify potential risks and ensures mitigation. Using eco-friendly chemicals, cleaner technologies, water management, using eco-friendly chemicals treating wastewater, and building artificial wetland.